Hi guys, it's August 23rd, 2013. Hail Mary, MicheleMarieDalene. Of course, I'm here at the soup kitchen today, and of course we're going to have lunch. I make this short because my geese manager's coming in a little bit. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am a little bit disappointed that my last video vlog was a lot longer. It did not have the viewership that I was hoping to have seen. What's wrong, guys? Gotta know. Okay? Me and Lemmy were trying to figure out what we were going to buy for this month as far as essentials. I have no idea yet, because I've been used to living on shit and chewing gum for so long, I probably kind of forgotten what good money can buy. It's a toss-up between some electronic equipment for the studio and just not spending money at all. And like I said, I wanted to know what you thought, but you never got back to me. So now I have no idea what's the best way to go with the money. And I still really need your advice, guys. Honestly, please help me here. We know that the microphone, we only have one microphone in the studio, and it's it. So which means when we're trying to do interviews or, things like that, there's just a shortage of microphones to go around the couch. And I'm thinking that I might want to pick up even though I know the crappy microphones, the prices ain't too bad, a couple pile microphones and some nice Shure Studio or portable mixers. But then I also buy some better cables too, which I know Shure microphones came with better cables like the PG58, which is a pretty good microphone overall. So I'm thinking is instead of buying crap, buy the better microphone for a better price, but then I'm gonna need a microphone mixer to mix it all in so it sounds consistent. So that's pretty much where I stand as far as the equipment goes. My kitty cat's doing good. You guys managed to see that in my last video. And of course he's getting bigger, he's growing up, he's maturing, he's becoming an adult tomcat. And he's not quite yet there, but he's gonna be. We can see that in his eyes. He's gonna be out there and trying to be the equivalent of the ladies' man in the cat form. So, but the only problem is he's gonna have a hard time finding the ladies in kitty form because they really don't exist except for one cat, and she's pretty well provided for. I got a lot of Toms in my neighborhood, and boy, they keep her busy. But I guess that brings up a very good question. We talked about this, they're talking about this on Doomsday Castle, which is about food. Let me ask you a related topic. If your family is the only family left after Fukushima blows its top, for example, how are you going to spread your genetic material? Because you would have to start going out there and doing what my cat does, which is you're going to have to go out there and find a female kitty somewhere else. You see, because the incest taboo is so much ingrained into human existence. It's not even taught. They don't have to teach it. We just know it. We know that having a relationship with immediate family is incest, and it's taboo. That's thus the meaning incest taboo. But if the genetic material just isn't there, what are you going to do? By the way, this week's Doomsday Castle, I watched it, and I did not give you an assessment on it. And I'm going to just give you a quick one. The trebuchet works really well after they had to tinker with the adjustments on it. And looking at the way the castle is designed, he's finally seeing the camera angles of it. I don't know how Brent Sr. is going to build a moat. I don't see how he can do it because, one, the castle is the equivalent of it's like partially buried in the dirt. Okay, the keep, which is in this case is the bunker part of it, is partially exposed, at least in the rear of the castle. So that means that even if you got the drawbridge in the front, you got the moat would have to be dug pretty deep, really deep, because remember you're gonna have the deck that has to be protected by the same moat. But like I said before, the problem with the moat is the drawbridge is only 10 feet long, so that means that they're gonna have to be a very narrow moat. In the castles of Europe, your typical drawbridge, obviously this is back when wood was much more easier to get, would be about 24 feet long, not 10. Okay, 12 foot would have been better, at least, than 10 foot. But then, like Brent Sr. said, I'm worried about the weight of the moat. And the drawbridge mechanism's got to pull a lot of weight to get it up there. So, I think in some ways is that his design is a little bit difficult to fortify. Yeah, your house is surrounded by cliffs. That's great. That's a good start. He's just like one of those castles you've seen those spooky movies, like the one for Castle Transylvania, surrounded on a giant cliff edge. That's kind of what his castle is. But like he said, the problem is the access road needs to be fortified. Brent Sr., good design, however, also involves that your windows in your castle are too damn huge. You got to either you're going to have to install some very serious, heavy reinforcements over the front of the windows to keep the marauders out. I don't think rebar is exactly going to work too well. I think that it may be a deterrent for some marauders, but I think that some of your castle design has flaws. I will watch the next week's episode, of course, and I will give you my assessment on that episode. I will try. But I also suggest to Brent Sr., if you're watching this video, please study medieval castle siege warfare strategies so that you can see exactly where castles usually ran into hardships. And one of the things that you mentioned at the beginning was your walls are made out of reinforced concrete blocks. Well, that's great, okay, but watch out for the good old days. What they used to do is dig underneath your castle. So if you're gonna build a castle like this, you better be sure you understand that anybody who really seriously wants to siege your castle is going to try to get into your castle any way they can, even if that's under your walls. So that's something to consider. Okay, that's enough of that. Anyway, guys, so here's the deal. I want to know what you want to talk about, like I said. So, turn on your computer, browse up your word processing program, whatever, and send me a message. I don't care if it's a good message or bad message, okay? Yeah, I take hate mail as well as love mail, okay? So I take both. It doesn't mean I'm going to respond to hate mail with the same, I will actually try, but you know how it is. I have, in my latest videos, I have been giving you information on how to contact me, phone numbers, addresses, everything. So there should be no problemo for you to get on that computer and send me a message. And I'm going to be trying to put some of these on my blogger website as well, so that you can be kept apprised of the newest issues that's going on. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. So for right now, okay, I'm going to get ready to get going. I have to take care of some of the chores. Talk to you later. Bye.